Let's put some music in the background and do this interview thing. Unfortunately, we only got a few minutes with my man, Pharoahe Monch. Glad to have you on the phone. How you feeling, man? Everything cool?
Good, man. Can't complain. I'm mad, excited. I haven't been in a minute, but we're gonna try and do our thing, man. As always.
Can we talk about the new album even though it ain't due yet? Or is it a secret?
Nah. Spread the word. May 1st, Desire, Crazy, S.R.C Records. It's my first album in 7 years since the Raucous days. I got my man Alchemist on the single right now, self-titled Desire. The Non-Porter co-eject album. Black Milk from Detroit produced on the album. I did 3 joints on the album. That's crazy, and it's just real dope, man. It's soulful, it's politically charged, and just gauging by what other artists and what's on the radio right now. Trust me, you haven't heard an album like this in a long time.
S.R.C treating you real good?
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's all about the artist, man.
Pharoahe Monch, what is it like to receive such big love from huge rap industry monsters, rap industry businessmen who, as MCs, do not possess the same skill as yourself?
Well, I mean, it's a great thing. I think the misconception, from how I see it and my peers, we listen to a bunch of different music, and I think those cats listen to music as well. I get asked so much about writing on the Puff Daddy record, but I'm sitting in the office with Puff, and he's telling me about a show that he attended with me and Mos Def, and he was like digging the way that, the crowd was vibing off of us. And, I mean, you're talking heavyweights like 50 Cent, Jay, and Nas. I mean, these people, pay attention to what's going on in the industry. So they're very aware of what's happening or popping on the underground for a certain extent. And me being, sort of in this middle ground, I pay attention to a lot of what's going on in the underground. So, I mean, it feels good to answer your question. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody listens to hip-hop, and people are fans of what they want to be fans of. You would just never know that, maybe by what music they put out or how they portray themselves, what they actually listen to in their whip.
What are some of the changes you've seen in this music industry? Because I know you've been in this game for a minute.
I mean, the biggest one that is surfacing right now and impacting the culture and the music industry, I would have to say, is the medium to which people get their music. And because of downloading and the internet and file sharing, the industry is taking a hit in terms of record sales to some degree. The average, record sale is not what it used to be. So, industry-wise, I would say that's the biggest thing. And it's a gift and a curse because, it can hurt some artists and then it could be beneficial to some artists. Like, it's already been a big tool for me in terms of a video that I have called Gun Draws, which deals with gun violence, and I'm rhyming from the perspective of a bullet, talking about the assassination of John F. Kennedy, and the video on YouTube has over 70,000 hits, and it's not being played on regular media. So in that sense, it's a gift for me. And in another sense, a song might leak and it might hurt, so you have to learn how to utilize it, and I think that's what the entire industry is focusing on right now. How to use it as a tool for revenue for their artists and as companies.
Back in the organized confusion days, if you knew then what you now know, would you have done things differently?
Definitely. Definitely. I think what you speak into the universe is very important. And, you know, I wouldn't change our demeanor. When me and Prince Poe got into the industry, we just wanted to, we were gullible. We just wanted to make music. We just wanted a record deal. We wanted Rakim and Coogee Rap to give us our props and just love what we do and respect from our peers. And we got that. I think if we would have initially went into the industry professing, you know, different wants, we probably would have got more out of it, out of a group. But you know, those records are legendary and things happen for a reason. But, you know, in hindsight, I would do a lot of things different business-wise and just even from the group perspective in terms of, you know, what we wanted out of this whole thing.
What's in the future for the great Pharoahe Monch?
I mean, right now I'm really dealing with like the power of now and what I'm doing now and how that changes, you know, and shapes the future. And right now we're just planning the tour really heavy. We're doing some big festivals. We're doing one in particular in California called Coachella with Chili Peppers and Rage Against the Machine. And I'm doing another tour with Wu-Tang, and Rage Against the Machine is going to be on 5 of those dates. And, you know, I'm just really excited about being on stage and performing some of these records and really putting the energy out there, because I think it's a different energy. And that's the immediate, you know, now that I think is going to change the future for what's about to come.
Can you give some advice for the young cats on the come up trying to do what you do? I mean, they're watching themselves in the mirror after watching your video, and they're like, "That's what I gotta do, man. I gotta be like Pharoahe Monch."
It would be do your history. Like, if you're a Pharoahe Monch fan, you need to know that Pharoahe Monch had a previous album out on Raucous. Pharoahe Monch worked with Mos Def. Pharoahe Monch was in a group called Organized Confusion. And Organized Confusion was heavily influenced by Ultramagnetic and Big Daddy Kane. And when you do your history that way musically, you can try to compile wisdom and music knowledge that allows you to be as good as or better than the people who inspire you. And that's what it's all about, just pushing the envelope and staying different and original.
Plug what you gotta plug, baby.
Hey, yo, right now, the internet head, you can catch me on MySpace, /PharoaheMonch.com. You can check for me in the shows and all information on PharoaheMonch.com, the website on OK Player. And importantly, you can see the video that we have out right now, Gun Drawers, www.gundrawers.com. It's just a controversial video in the Gun Drawers that we have on YouTube and all over the net right now.
And the great Pharoahe Monch has spoken. Yo, I love catching up with you, doggy. Let me know if you ever need anything, and let's catch up.
All right, yo.
All right, Daddy Monch.
All right, one.